Yeah.
But like that's the cheapest, right? And then
That's a 440 wedge, is it?
and then
Yeah.
if you want anything that's somewhat running, you're looking at around 60 to 65.
Yeah. I would be. Honestly, if I was you, I would buy one in Australia because it's already
100 grand minimum.
But there's a
SS
reason.
for the kids.
There's a reason for this though. Is if it's the registration process in Australia for a car from overseas or from another state is the biggest prick in the entire universe.
Not in
I've
South
been
Australia.
through that, and no, trust me, it's everywhere. I guarantee you.
Okay.
I fucking guarantee you.
The registration laws in South Australia is fucking pathetic.
I imported the 1979 RX-7, and it was the biggest prick in the entire universe, especially if it's modified.
I've already looked at the
I'm
laws.
I'm not talking modified in the sense that like it has a different engine. I'm talking modified in the sense that it has updated brake cables that aren't fraying.
So
like
anything
more difficult
after
than you think.
before anything after 80, I think it was like 87. So anything before 87 can be brought over as a collector and vintage vehicle. So then that way you get around a lot of that shit. So you can keep it a lot of it original. I'd still want to upgrade the brakes anyway, man, because like I'd be taking it on track days and everything.
So much harder than you think it is. It's a real dick. You getting the money that you spend getting into the country is the start of it. Like getting it actually registered to drive on the road is the hard part.
I've looked into it. I've looked into it.
I've done it, motherfucker. Don't trust me. It's fucking hard, man. It's a real cunt. It sucks. But yeah, it is doable. It is definitely doable. But it costs a lot of money. Like my RX-7, like it was 10 grand before it was on the road, and drivable and registered. It was a lot of money.
There was an R32 Skyline right-hand drive for sale, like a few miles down the road for me all fucking summer. And,
why didn't you get it?
Every time I drove by it, I was like, no.
I want to be rear-wheel drive, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the old school looking Skyline, not the super old school looking one, but the old school.
No, yeah, an R32. You can get an R32 like GTR, which is like an all drive, but
No, this one was like a 91 or a 90, like one of the OG ones.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If it's like a GTS, then it's like if it's like a GTR, then it'll be worth fucking like they're worth $200,000 in Australia.
Yeah, it wasn't a GTR, but that was like one of my first cars I fell in love with. After fucking Gran Turismo 3. Oh, remember those days? That was the best game, man.
Gran Turismo 2, man. Oh, I don't know. Played them both.